have any comments down there? Just waiting. No one's here yet. How do I watch her roll?
Logging in. There we go.
Does it show on yours?
It's showing on mine, yeah.
It's not showing on mine. Can't watch it.
One person watching. It's probably me.
Yeah, it would probably be it. It's not even showing up on here now.
It's not quite 9:30.
Isn't it? Oh, it's 9:29. Oh, good. We're actually headed again this time. That's a change. How do I get it online, if that's the case?
Let me try. I wonder if it's because we're connected.
Connected to that problem?
It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go. We got more people here. So I can't see the comments on mine, so we'll look at yours. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Got my little list here.
I'm just gonna put a comment on here.
Let's just, yeah, we're having troubles with the comments, guys. One sec. Chatting via live chat.
Oh, should be going. It's just no one's commented.
Oh, there we go. You put good morning?
I did. That was me.
Okay. There. So we got. There's 3 of us here. Well, 3 of you guys.
Happy Sunday. Time change Sunday.
Yeah. I hate losing the time. Anyways, so we just wanted to set up a live chat and just we've already lost the person. We just wanted to set up a live chat and explain kind of what's been going on with us, just like an update. We have not really been out other since our Vancouver Island adventure. That was it.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we haven't been out. There's just been Joanne keeps getting sick, keeps reoccurring.
And then you got sick.
And then I got sick. And then
And I got sick
you
again.
got sick again. And then this weekend, I don't know if you noticed, Joanne's got a couple black eyes. That was not me. It was not me. Most of our friends that are close friends know Joanne works with special needs children. And one of them just threw an iPad and she was just in the way. It wasn't at her or anything like that, but it gave her a nice little gash in the head, and then it weirdly enough, it just all of a sudden it went to both of her eyes. So.
Morning, Greg and Aaron.
I guess. So yeah, so she's not going heavy on the eye makeup. It's just an unfortunate work accident.
Yes.
So.
And then you had your work incident last week.
Yeah. So yeah, Holger said we need safer jobs. Speaking of them, actually they're on their trip to Germany. Actually, it's really cool. We picked them up from I picked them up from the ferry Saturday, and then they stayed the night. No, Friday. Friday I picked them up from the ferry. They stayed the night, and then Saturday we took them to the airport. And at 2:15 or something, they were on the plane, getting ready to go. So I can't wait to see what they come up with as far as video and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they arrive around noonish, I believe he said today.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Long flight. I don't know.
Long.
I had trouble just doing Montreal.
Yes. How are you guys doing, Greg and Aaron? If you're both there.
So another thing that's kept us out from doing any camping, that although, let's be honest,
Thank you.
The weather hasn't been the greatest. It's been really wet on the weekends. It seems like it's always nice during the week, and on the weekends it's just been crappy. We've done our share of
Hi,
crappy.
Harry.
Hey Harry, how you doing, bud?
I am feeling better. It actually, I think, looks way worse than it feels.
It was way worse before.
It's healing quite quickly, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, another thing. Oh, sorry, I got off track there. Where did I say going? Oh yeah, the weather. We've done some pretty intense trips this winter, and it's gone to the point where I'm tired of being wet. I think we both are.
Mm-hmm.
And today we were supposed to go have a campfire and do our live from outside. I don't think it reflects very well. Actually, the wind's calmed down, but it was really, it had that mist rain, but it was blowing, and I was like, I'm not into getting soaked this morning, so.
Apparently it should be weather on the island.
Is that? No, okay. Yeah, it's just hasn't been nice, so. And then we had a visitor for a week.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. So this, you know how you've heard us say in other videos that we're thinking of getting a puppy and this and that? No, we're not getting a puppy. Our daughter Kalia and her partner Alexander went to Mexico, and we got to keep their little kitten Billy. Billy should be registered as a terrorist. She's a lovely, sweet little thing, but an absolute, she's crazy. She just goes nuts. And when I work really early in the morning and she's like fighting with my head at like 2 in the morning or attacking my feet, I was just like, we're too old to have young ones around.
But she's adorable.
She is adorable.
Harry also said the weather's terrible there.
Oh, in Nanaimo? So, Harry, you might be interested to hear this. We got our call from ISCO. So they want us to review a fridge. We gave them a couple different options of what, because actually, I'm jumping around so much this morning. So ISCO wants us to review a fridge for them.
Overland, Alberta.
Good morning, Jason.
Good morning,
Thanks for
Jason.
joining. Yeah, so ISCO wants us to review a fridge, but we gave them a couple different options. If they wanted like one of our camping type videos, we would need a certain liter. And if they wanted to go with, I guess they're relaunching the V20 or something?
Yes, the VL20.
VL20, but it's coming out in like black.
It's a 6th anniversary edition.
Yeah, so they were looking at that one and I said, well,
Hi, Matt.
hey Matt, if you wanted us to do that one, we would probably just give you a day type video because that's really all you can fit in there because we like to do our cooking and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens with that, but that's pretty exciting. What other things are going on in our life? So, truck update. I'm still waiting for this obnoxiously priced bracket for my ARB dual compressor. So that was held up. Apparently they were back ordered or whatever. So I know Joanne's on spring break for the next 2 weeks, so I hope North Shore can get it in because I really want those gears done in that locker in. Then it's over and done. We're set, good to go. So yeah, that's where we are with the truck's gearing, and in case anyone was wondering. A lot of people share negativity. I want to share like something that was really an amazing customer experience. If everyone went to, it's gonna sound boring or whatever, but Edmunds Battery in Langley here. So the truck was getting to the point, I think the truck's battery is like 5 years old. It just seemed like it was slower starting for me, so I was like, let's just go get a new battery. So we went there, and their customer service is like second to none. They're all over checking your battery before they'll even sell you another one, which we're getting low. We were told last year that we could probably get another year at it and save us some money. So they're just real, that's the kind of people there, and they're amazing. And then when they found out we were part of the 4-Wheel Drive Association of BC, we got $100 off our battery. So actually, no, technically from what we got quoted, we got another 60 off because they were already going to give us a deal off list, right? I don't think anybody pays that list price. But off of list price, it was like $100 off. So if you're part of the 4-Wheel Drive Association of BC, give them a shot. They have the Optimums and every other kind of battery, and their knowledge is like second to none. Even so, I wanted some posts so I can ground my winch right to my battery and not have to be on the dead ground on the side. So they put some posts on there, and even just like explaining how to properly stack them so you don't burn out a wire prematurely, like a thinner wire that's on top of the thicker wire. I just found that interesting. I don't know why, but I did.
So Aaron, it's not quite spring break yet. I have a week worth of work yet.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I'm probably going to do WCB for that week, and then it's a 2-week break. And Jason says ARB has long delays. It happens when you make things in Australia, long shipping times.
That's fair. This bracket is from onXOffroad, I think, is where it's from. It just blew me away how pricey they are. I think it was like $325 for the bracket. Just to mount it's crazy. And it's funny that you said that, because actually, when I was talking to Michelle on the way in from picking them up on the ferry, she thought that the kids still had 1 more week, but just, I don't know, maybe just because of your accident, I just thought spring break.
And Matt says that's a huge savings. It doesn't matter. We got a saving on everything we got when we were
Yeah.
at Edmonds Batteries.
Yeah. Everything they did, they gave us a screaming deal on. Like, even down to the little bits and pieces, they were like, I was like, discount price. I was like, come on, like, those are peanuts. But thank you guys. So Edmonds Battery, if you're local and are looking for.
So on that note, we actually recorded a lot of it and are kind of wondering if people would be interested in seeing, when we're not out adventuring, what it is that we actually do. Let us know if that's something.
Yeah, we talked about that. I was gonna put something together, but I thought, it's not really our jam. Like, we even noticed the difference in our videos when we just do like a camp as opposed to the truck doing its thing, right? We see a difference in the views, so we don't know what you guys might be interested in. So if you're interested in just seeing, like, when we're doing day-to-day stuff on the truck, maintenance, this and that, is that stuff you guys like to see? If so, let us know, and we'll put more of that stuff up. Maybe as a secondary, but not like we'll keep our Sundays for our adventure stuff, but maybe we do like Wednesdays on stuff like that, just a little more content. I don't know, we were throwing it up in the air just to see what people would think. What other things were we going to talk about? Your work incident we've already talked about. That's pretty much it, isn't it?
In a nutshell.
The kitten was terrorist, the sickness we've been going through. You can explain the merch for people that have orders waiting.
Yes. So I know some people have ordered some clothing, and any chance you
Turn that mic up a bit. Maybe. I'm getting. Nope, now just shut it off.
can't hear us?
Because we're just using the iPad's mic, so I'm just trying here. Hold on 1 sec.
It's Harry.
Of course it's Harry. I don't know if I can. Let me see.
We can sit closer to it.
I can hear, but all my volumes are cranked. You know what? I'm going to have to look into that, because right now, from the exact
It's just
screen,
barely good enough, he said. Actually, I thought about connecting the
we probably
mics.
should have put our mics on, yeah. If you're having trouble hearing us, we're really sorry. Harry, just bear with us, bud. Soviet Apple, tell me how loud the mic should be. Soviet Apple, what's that? You guys know what you get with us.
It's good here, but
We have externals, okay. You get low tech when you're with us, guys. Low tech. Oh, bad joke. Okay. I thought that was seriously a program. I was like, is this something we should be looking into now? Like, more stuff that I won't understand?
So merch is on the way. I put an order in. There was a misprint error. He said all good, it works. A misprint error, and it is being redone, and I'm hoping to have all the merch ready to go sometime this week. Especially since I'm off, I can go get it.
Well, she's got to print it first.
Got to print it first. So it is coming. Thank you so much for your patience.
The howler is some of that merch that we ordered was for Christmas presents. And now we're in March. That's how long it's been taking us to get this incident fixed. But what happened is our logo has changed a little bit, and we've wanted to try some different things because people had asked for, I can say it. Do you have a note? What did Harry say? I missed Harry's.
He asked if we have a YouTube store. No, because
No,
we're not that popular.
we're really not. How about tech?
It's not
Yeah, no kidding, right? So yeah, there was some changes we made
Harry's
from the
videos out?
yeah. It just came up before the live, or I just noticed it before the live, so I didn't get a chance to watch it.
We'll watch it after, Harry.
It was at least. Did you cut it down? Because I thought Holger said it was going to be an hour and a half, but it looked like when I saw it was like an hour. So anyways, back to the logos. We used to have this locking in our logo when it first came out, when Joanne was making it. And it just looked really blocky and I didn't like it, so we did an inverted thing where the letters are there but there's no blocking, rather, if that makes sense to anybody. I'm very poor at explaining
So it's
this.
just letters now.
Yes, it's just letters, but anyways, they put, oh, you did cut a lot of it out, okay. So she had different logos on file, and then she ended up, when Joanne said she wants the OG one, which, when we say OG, it's the truck. There was some, we tried one with an AI,
Yeah.
and then we were advised not to have different logos, just because it confuses people. So we went back, we called the truck one the OG one, but she went back to OG. So when she picked up the order, she was like, no, that's wrong, like, that's not right.
But she's gonna honor and fix it. So.
Yeah, she's really good. She's just really busy, it seems. It's hard to pin her down to get her to do stuff. But what are you gonna do? You have something to say?
No.
Oh. But yeah, we just wanted to touch on the truck update. What happened to poor Joanne?
If you weren't here when we said it's a workplace injury.
Yeah. The terrorist sitting, the little kitten. I couldn't believe, like, she won me over at the beginning. Like, she was very skittish, obviously a new place, new environment. But then we had a fire truck run by and she jumped up and hid behind me on the couch. And then she was like my best bud ever since. And that's great to be friends during the day. But when she's partying all night and I gotta go to work, and then she gets to sleep all day, I come in and she's sleeping, I'm like, so now you're sleeping? How's the newest deal here? It is good. It's really good. I noticed its pump is a lot louder than the older one, believe it or not. So I didn't know that if it's the same brand, that I thought they would use the same pump, but it seems like this one is loud. Like, this one actually wakes me up.
I never noticed.
You didn't notice? Oh, I've definitely noticed. When we were on Vancouver Island, yeah, I really noticed it there. But yeah, the size of it is way more packable. It's not so tall and thin and flipsy in the back of the truck.
Pool noodle. I'm
Right.
guessing the diesel heater to quiet it.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I didn't even think about that. I don't think there's enough room in there though. I don't know if you've seen it, Brent, but it's a very squat little square one now. It doesn't have a lot of room inside its case. Yeah, he means the pump, Harry said. Around the pump, yeah.
Just,
But yeah, for the size of a pool noodle, I don't think we've had it apart. There's no way I would get it. I could wrap something around it, but I don't think a pool noodle would do it.
Side note for Brent, congratulations. That was a tough decision you made.
Yeah, on your video. We didn't comment because I didn't really know what to say. Because you were that's a big decision to do what you did, so I just left it alone. I knew we'd eventually chat again at some point in time, but it's not because we didn't watch. We did watch it. Moving forward, we're going to start trying to get back out there as soon as we can get this truck done. That's my focus right now. I've already missed the Yoda tune. Hey Michelle, it's Harry's Michelle.
It's Henry's Michelle. Hi Michelle.
I want to get this sorted, and it's only because I just want to get it done. We've got some cool stuff coming up this year, as we told you, for trips. I'm really going to start planning those out. So I'm going to be busy doing that with onX, which, if you guys need onX, we have an affiliate link below. Check them out. I love using onX as opposed to Gaia. Now it's so easy to build your routes and create tracks and stuff. I just love using it. It's really good. And it's always, when I was done with Gaia, it was at the point where we were going to do the whipsaw. Yeah, onX is absolutely awesome. You're not lying. So I had service at, jump around like everybody knows where this is. So Eastgate of Manning Park is the last place you'll get any sort of service before you go into the backcountry. And so I made sure my maps were downloaded, everything else. You use backroad maps though, don't you?
Yeah, he said.
Oh, there it is right there, yeah.
I heard that's also really good.
Yeah, I heard that. It looked good in your van when we were cruising around. It looked really good. But yeah, so Gaia left me hanging for the last time was I downloaded my maps at home. When we got to Eastgate, which was the last little bit of service, I double checked. Am I downloaded? Yes, blah, blah, blah. We got to the Trail of the Whipsaw. Gaia still had me in Eastgate, and it wouldn't update because then I had no service. So that's when I was done, and then we applied to be
Trail ambassadors.
Trail ambassadors to onX, and they accepted us. So yeah, we love it.
Greg and Aaron also use
Back Earth Mappa. Yeah, I got it. I think Brian uses it too, a lot actually. But
it did suck, but we found a cool mine shaft. Is that what it was?
yeah, because we got lost. We just took a wrong turn. You guys have probably seen that video. It was perfect for Adam and Cheyenne because they were just like, boom, mine, boom, they're gone in there. But it was a fun trip had by all. I just like making maps and stuff like that, so it just bothered me when Gaia cut out. So and that was it. And at that point, I was like, Cam. I talked to Matt a few times about onX, and he's like, you gotta get it, you gotta get it. And I'm like, it's just another one of those regular GPS.
Jason, do you use onX?
I just thought it was, what's that?
Jason,
Overland, Alberta.
yeah, does he use onX?
I'm not sure, actually. I don't think I've seen what he uses for navigation.
Because when we go there,
Yeah, we're still planning on heading out that way. I use both onX and Gaia. Both have its vendors, just for sure. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I have had no luck with Gaia, and I don't know if it's with my phone or my technical capabilities, but for some reason I find onX, I can find my way around. I'm not getting lost like I was with Gaia. So, actually, just off the cuff, with that U.S. president pissing around all the time, everybody doing okay with that? Or I know it affects Jason pretty good. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I don't know if I show people. We have another Tacoma in the family. So my son recently, well, I guess about a year ago, moved to Edmonton. Was it May? May of last year, moved to Edmonton, so it hasn't even been a year. Just because him and his wife both have, she's an LPN, he was a management for GFL, and they were wanted to buy down here in the Lower Mainland, but it was just too expensive for him. And he didn't feel like he should have to go live in a condo, especially with the money to make, just to own property. So he made the choice to move to Alberta. He's now in Edmonton. Within a couple months later, I think I've told a couple of our closer friends that he bought the house. And then the other day, he shows me a picture of this. So yeah, we got a new Tacoma in the family. That's all we're gonna get for grandchildren, so I'm going with it. We get a cat or a truck. None of us are gonna give us human babies. As Joanne always reminds me, whenever we walk around, she picks up little clothes. She's like, look at all the money we're saving. But she's being very sarcastic.
yes. Yeah, it's a good color.
Isn't that a crazy color? A family of turds. But they're true, Aaron says.
You still gotta steal your grandchildren.
Yeah, can we hold your guys' grandbabies or something? Because really, a cat in a
Oh,
truck.
that's awesome. Michelle's looking at getting one too.
Oh, no way.
Great truck, love the color. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's amazing. It'll never see off-road. I was even trying to get him, I was telling him about the Canalta Trail. And I guess, is that the Ghost River Valley? I think it is. Yeah, we share.
Perfect.
I'm not going over on the ferry anymore. It's too expensive. Where was I going? Oh yeah, so I don't think it'll see much off-road action, even though he bought the off-road model. He's one of those guys that loves his shiny paint and everything else. And I told him about that spot, and I said, yeah, it's wide open. He's like, well, maybe, Dad. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I definitely got to get out there, and we got to go out there and see his new home. It's from the pictures, it looks beautiful. The truck was the idea of his that he started to do some trimming and some, just making it their own. And he said it was just ridiculous trying to do with his Ford Fusion. So it just kicked him into gear. But I was like, geez, you go from 0 to $1 million, house and brand new truck, all in a couple months. But good for him. Yeah, it'll probably be a pavement princess.
Absolutely.
He actually said, I'm not going to do what you do with your truck, Dad. I kind of figured.
He hates when we take green and
Oh.
pinstripes.
When he got emotional damage when we went through that one, I think it was the American FSR. And then
Oh, yeah.
Rod took us up to that. It was supposed to be a lookout, but it was just closed in willows and you could just hear it. And he called me while he was watching the video and he's like, he goes, "You're giving me PTSD. It's not even my truck." But okay, yeah,
That'd be cool.
that'd be really cool. I want to see that too. It looks.
Oh,
looks
what that pass that we
racehorse.
racehorse pass.
So, I think in your video, you guys could only go up to that one camp, and then you had to go back. Correct? You can't go through the BC side anymore. Is that correct? We found that in the Back Road map books ages ago, and we were always curious about it. It was highlighted, but we've never really seen much about it. And then we saw your guys' video. Oh, let's do it. Yeah.
Absolutely, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that. It just looked amazing, the footage you guys were all getting on that. If that taco guys are on, that looked pretty good too. Just so you know. But yeah, so we are looking forward to our Alberta trip. It's closed on the BC side now, yeah. So I thought that's what you guys said, but I wasn't 100% sure. People used to freak out seeing the vintage Volkswagen vans. Yeah.
I would do.
I love vintage buses. They are freaking smiles per gallon. Smiles per miles, actually. Because I don't even know if it goes through a gallon of gas. But they just, actually, it was weird. For the longest time, I had this obsession that I was going to get one and rebuild it. And yeah, it was just going to be, that was going to be my thing. But then when 2020 hit and everybody went crazy, we got the taco because I said, "I'm getting out of here." That was our, sorry if I'm behind because I can't see for some reason. I'll see the comment really quick, but then it goes away fast. So I'm commenting or counting on Joanne to let me know what people are saying unless I by fluke see it.
It's a more fun trail if it's closed on BC side, Matt says. Have you
Have
done
you done
that
it?
one, Matt?
That's a good question, actually. Being that you're so close to that side of it, being up in the Kootenays, I just didn't even think about you when I thought about that. Because I always see everybody, when you see a lot of the racehorse pass stuff, it's usually Alberta channels. You know, so I guess that makes sense if the, excuse me guys, if the BC side is closed.
He's down to try to open it up. How long has it been closed is actually a good question.
Have you got your Jeep fixed anyways? Yeah. You're talking all this smack and I don't even think your Jeep's rolling, is it? Come on, I know you're there. You'll see the big line of turds out there.
And then Matt.
Actually, speaking of Toyotas, when I was talking to Adam, phoned, he says, "Oh, it's a lot more challenging and fun." Really? Okay. Like I said, we found it one time, it sort of lay dormant for a while, and then we started to see the videos from the Alberta guys, and we really were like, wow, that's beautiful. Even that Ghost Valley looks so, what do you call it? I like trails that you look around and you're small, if that makes sense. I love the, like when you get into the Rockies, that feeling of humbling, makes you humble. I really got that when we, last year we went to Farnham, and then Commander Mountain was right there, Commander Glacier. I was in awe. I felt so insignificant, and it's actually a good feeling. Sort of centers you a little bit, I feel.
Matt says we're going to open it back up.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Closed is only a suggestion.
Okay. Whipsaw August? Yes.
Yes.
This life of ours. Mike and Sheila in the house. What's up, guys?
Workplace injury, Mike and Sheila.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just say it because there's actually quite a few people on. So Joanne works with special needs children, and she was just caught in an incident where a kid was frustrated and he threw his iPad. It wasn't at her. He wasn't being malicious towards her. It's just she was
Circumstance.
she was just in the way, and the iPad came winging, opened her up. She's got 5 stitches, and then like I said, the black eyes. It wasn't me. It was the iPad. But yeah, so we've been dealing with that kind of this weekend too. So that, I guess they warned of concussion symptoms, so they were like, just take it easy for a little bit. So I didn't want to take her out bouncing around in the backcountry. So that's, again, hence for the live. We didn't
But
get out there.
absolutely, yes, Whipsaw is happening in August.
Yeah.
Can't remember the date offhand.
I can. Just let me go into my notes, because I put it in there so I could when people say, are you going?
Yeah, and it's the week prior we'll be going to Alberta.
Yeah. 2025 holidays. So I've got August 25th to 29th, so we'll be going on the 24th, right? The Sunday.
Sunday.
Because we do the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it's just so I messaged just okay.
Whipsaw sounds fun. You are more than welcome to join us if you like.
Who's that?
Jason.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. It looks way worse than it feels.
I saw it open. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that little of a deal that she's talking about as I was watching them stitch her up. Yeah, Jason, you're more than welcome to join us. Anybody. It's just a fun 3 days, and it's just people wheeling, cooking, having a great time. I read that as, oh my gosh. My goth, oh. Okay. See, it sucks when I can't see
Yeah,
them.
we go in on Sunday and we come in on Tuesday.
Yeah, and it's just, I like it because it's like we have the trail to ourselves. Second coffee. You know what? I couldn't do second coffee today. I had to move to iced tea.
This is my second coffee.
That's her covering that.
Cheers.
It was weird. Camping, I can usually have a couple, even up to 3 cups. But when I'm at home, I don't know. I used to drink a lot of coffee till I quit smoking. When you coming back down? I'd like to come out. We would love to have you out, Albert, but we just got back 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Hello, Albert.
We've been there 3 times, and I guess in the last year.
Yes.
Actually, in the last, what did we say? July is when we went out and visited Michelle and Holger. Very first time. And since July, we've been there 3 times.
And then, yeah. The second time we met Harry and Michelle.
Yep.
And we met Aaron and Greg. And then this last time, Mike and Sheila were there.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We've met some amazing, amazing people over there. They do go hand in hand. But yeah, and now branching out to some amazing people in Alberta. I'm pretty excited about this year, to be honest.
It's going to be a great year.
It is going to be a great year. Great year, new friends. It's great being around like-minded people. And I don't have to say if that makes sense, because anybody that does it knows it. It's such a difference. It just really gets your mind right from the stresses of everybody's lives, and let's say those idiots you work with that stress you out all during the week, right?
Aaron, we helped out Holger and Michelle too. You'll know when you watch their video if you haven't watched it yet.
Why would you say?
I'm just saying we helped them out with their coffee situation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Brett will have to come out so you can actually do an overland rig as soon as my gears are in. No, I'm not paying for the ferry for a while. You come over here. You want to go camping anyways in some of our spots.
Overland Chronicles.
Overland Chronicles. Yeah, I said it. Almost ready. You obviously, with all the thinking you've been doing, you haven't been doing anything on the CRV, I'm guessing?
Heading that way soon. I thought he had said that.
Yeah, because you're doing like a big loop, aren't you? If I remember right from one of your things. Life is always going to be stressful. What matters is finding ways.
It's finding those moments
Oh, look at that.
life has that make the stressful times seem okay.
This summer, Cranbrook area. Is that your brother's in the Kootenays, right? If I can get the time off, I would. Yeah, totally. And follow you around. Is he in the Cranbrook area?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just said Kootenays, so I didn't say Cranbrook
okay.
before. Kootenays is like, well, Grand Forks isn't near. And that's still Kootenay, technically. So Matt, we're bringing, we were talking with Michelle and Holger. They're looking lots of nice places. That's the truth.
Yeah. Matt is very wise.
He'll do anything for bacon too, in case anybody knows.
Enjoy the moments, especially with others. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's,
Call in sick. Well,
yeah, I can't. I can't. So here's the part where I said when coworkers piss you off, and pardon my language. So in my place, it's a union environment, so seniority is very taken seriously. A bunch of junior guys that we just hired. Now, Christmas has always been the top guys get it, nobody in the middle, or the top three guys, because we can only have three guys off at a time. And so it's always the top guys that have the seniority to get that. Well, some of the younger guys that were coming in were getting pissed off because it's not fair. So they started doing something we would never do, and they started calling in sick. And we used to have our boss was really generous with our sick time. But the minute that happened, we went to the provincial standard of 5 days, and if you use them, that's it. So you don't get paid when you're off. So because it costs so much to live here, Harry, I can't just take sick days.
we were going to talk to you about that, Matt, what your schedule is like.
Yeah, actually, because we actually told them yesterday. No, the night before. Friday night. It was kind of cool. They gave us a sneak peek of the video, and we were talking about the trip that we're planning to the Kootenays, and we were talking about how you said you were going to show us some cool stuff, and we sort of told them, who you've planned trip for us and stuff. So we're pretty excited to see when we get there. We're going to be going, I don't know the route we're going to go yet, because Rady is on our hit list before it closes. So I don't know how we're going to maneuver in, and then we want to head towards like Commander Glacier in that area. So like the Horse Thief Trail.
You're packing a lot in on that week.
Yeah, but we definitely want to hit up you too, and because you got some cool stuff. That place you took Sean, where you guys had to hike up to the
Fire tower.
fire tower. Sorry, it just caught that one. So I seem very autistic when I do
4
these
hours.
things.
So Brady's about 4 hours from
From him, so maybe
So that's not bad.
no.
We just got to plan a route.
Plan a route to maybe Grand Forks and then go to Rady, and then
Hit up Matt first, and then
yeah, maybe we'll hit up you first.
And then on the way
We'll have to plan that though, for sure, because that's our July holiday, right?
you can show a back roadway.
A back roadway to what, Rady? Or a back roadway, okay, over to that area. Actually, that'll be easy
Come
now.
with us.
Now
Can you
that,
take a whole week?
didn't you say the grandbaby was going to be around then too? So you can escape. Thank you guys. I just get distracted really easy. You've seen me in person. I even panicked when you I'm comfortable in front of the camera, but I panicked when you put it in my face that day. I was like, I didn't know what to say. I really maybe that's why I was having a hard time. I could see if I can take a week. Easy technically. So, exactly. I'm totally like that.
Squirrel. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You have Matt for the whole week.
Well, we'll see. He's not guaranteeing, but it'd be nice to have you, Matt, along with us. Nice to have anybody. We love just wheeling with everybody. We have so much fun. When you're with the right people, the trips they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. They can be bad too if you're with the wrong people. But yeah, so I'm totally looking forward to that week. Whipsaw, I'm going to be super excited to see the difference in my truck with the different gears and the lockers this year. Yeah. I'm finding Overland, Alberta. Getting lost. Yeah, I was actually going to text you about that the other day, but I thought it might be too soon. That dickhead's causing a lot of issues. Have you had any more orders come into your work, or are you still like dead? I remember you were saying that it's a lot of your bases down there. A lot of your off-road vehicles go down to the States.
On a side note, in between Alberta and Whipsaw, we're going to Creed.
Yeah. I haven't been in a concert since the Black album from Metallica, I think. I found after, it was getting so expensive, and I'm like,
Not many.
that's sad. Yeah, so anyways, our daughter asked what we were doing. She was asking, it's funny the way the kids ask us what we're doing. We get this, when's your whipsaw trip this year? And then we told her. Yeah, well, Jesus.
The only 2 songs we know.
Well, it's funny, yeah, because so our daughter says, what's your whipsaw trip? We told them, she's like, oh, perfect. So for Christmas, we bought you an experience. And I was like, well, that's cool. What are we doing? She goes, we're taking you to Creed.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I have no doubt in that. But I was like, Creed. I was like, there's a couple of songs I listened to back in the day. Obviously, Arms Wide Open and Take Me Higher, or whatever they are. The 2 that I think everybody knows. But I don't know if Desiree thought like I was a huge Creed fan or whatever. But yeah, I like those couple of songs. So I think it's gonna be good. I'm just gonna love spending time with my daughter, to be honest, because we don't see her very much. She's in, even though she's just in Kelowna and not that far away, she's always busy or we're busy, and Desiree does a lot of concerts, a lot of festivals, a lot of Vegas, this and that, so.
It's going to be a busy couple of weeks.
It's going to be a very busy couple of weeks. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all I got. We just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know kind of updates on the truck. It's kind of cool. Like I said, we're going to be working with IceCo. That'll be blow you away with his guitar playing. Cool. Yeah. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I've been to a concert since the Metallica's Black Album. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. We didn't have a lot, but we wanted to explain what's going on, why you don't see the truck out there anymore, and
hopefully we get out next weekend for even just a day trip.
yeah. But we got a lot of cool trips that we're really looking forward to. Really looking forward to meeting some new people and spending some time with some existing people. It's as it's getting nicer and hearing the birds in the morning and stuff like that, and I'm really getting more stoked. We do winter camp, and I have no problem. I love winter camping, but I think I would love winter camping more in Alberta, because it seems like you guys is a lot. The snow is a lot drier. Ours is wet, heavy, gross. It's very rare we get that sugary nice stuff. So, it took that long for you to answer that question? What's going on? You filling your face with bacon again? And Steel Parker said what?
We're hoping the same.
That should be. Steel Parker said what?
Thank
Well, thank you. You're going to be hopefully one. Some of them. Yeah, we're actually looking forward to it. And I think Adventure Dog Overland expressed interest in coming too, and Kronos didn't Kronos not?
Yes.
I think, yeah. And I don't know, no, Sasquatch Overland didn't say anything. Or you were, I don't know, you had this whole thing going on about the trip.
Everybody's welcome.
Everybody's welcome. But anyways, guys, enjoy your Sunday. We're not going to tie you up for too much longer here. We've been here. I'm jumping out. You guys have a good time. Yeah, no, we're ending it anyways, Harry. We just wanted to give everybody an update on this little one here. We wanted to let you know sort of what's going on with us, what you might see. And yeah, let us know if anyone wants to see that like day-to-day stuff, like on a Wednesday, just as extra content. Just, hey, look at I'm wiring something, or hey, I'm doing this. Or let us know. Like I said, I didn't put it out because I didn't know, like I said in the beginning, we see the differences in our videos, whether the truck's involved, whether it's just camping, or whether it's just a fire. We definitely can see where most of the people like watching. You too, buddy. Have a good one. But yeah, let us know. Anyways, guys, till next time, get out there, enjoy life, and
Find your moments.
see you guys coming up. Take
Bye.
care, guys.